Greetings, adventurers, and welcome to GrowedUpGeek Gaming, your home for narrative and roleplay focused tabletop role-playing game actions. We are back after our summer break for our long-term flagship campaign. This year, we've switched to Pathfinder 2nd Edition and are bringing the Adventure Path Bloodlords to you here on our flagship Tuesday night show. Like I said, we've been off for a little mini summer vacation, but we're happy to be back at it as we finish up what is going to be essentially Season 1 of Bloodlords before we just seamlessly transition to Season 2. We will meet the characters or get reacquainted with them real quick. We'll do a quick overview and then jump right into what could potentially be our season finale for the year. Let us start by meeting our amazing cast who, even after some time off, as soon as we're ready to go, we are back at it again like a janky, weird, creepy Avengers. Let's start with, let's start with Salvatore. The reason why this adventure does not start with a kind of sour note from people being dead. The recap, the last like 5 minutes of the episode is basically like, I go to Salvatore for healing. Because I remember you guys were in kind of a bad way. So Nick, tell us about our humble cleric, Salvatore.
I'm not so humble. I now have a pretty cool pompous headwear. Urgathoa herself's favorite hat that I found in an abandoned closet. Salvatore is a priest of Urgathoa, S-tier deity, just about having a great time. And when we leveled up, I got way better at healing. So now when everyone comes to me, it's not like, oh, cool, I'll do this healing check and then sorry about that. So
I'm still new at this.
Yeah. Clumsy fingers.
Do you know? Oh yeah, I guess you do. Are they bony as hell, right?
Yeah, very bony.
Okay, word. Nice. All right. Great to have you back, buddy. Let us slide over to our usual wizard intellect-based character, now going giant barbarian. Landon, tell us about Kreegan.
I embrace the dumb.
I'm sorry. S.M.R.T.
So Kreegan is a orc barbarian. He also happens to be a Dhampir. He's has a little trust in others, but he's worked with Vorys for a while. So if anyone could be considered trusted by him, it is Vorys. Although he sees Vorys as like a rival instead of like a he always wants to one up them. But Kreegan, he's happy. He has this note to take to the Builders League that they found that basically gives his faction this nice little bank. And so he thinks he's going to get some favor for that once they finally do turn it in. All he's got to do is kill a few more bartenders, and then we'll be right on our way. So that's Kreegan in a nutshell.
I will say you are optimistic if you think all you are going to be encountering is bartenders the rest of this place. Not trying to spoil
bigger,
it.
The better.
The final bartender just opening beers with like his teeth.
I hit twits toward.
Hey, not your turn yet. All right, let us slide over to our usual and notorious barbarian, now playing a shotgun-wielding goblin, who we've described as non-plus with the blunderbuss. Tenta, tell us about Milk. Bro, I'm using that.
It's a well put phrase.
Agreed.
I'm Tenta. I play Milk. Milk is a ghoul goblin that is a gunslinger who prefers to use shotguns, blunderbusses, things like that. He's a tinkerer. He's a brilliant mind, but he's a fragile being in his brain, even though he's former heavyweight professional wrestler in his size category. He's a Renaissance man at 13 years old, and he's he's glad to be with his friends. These are the people he's declared to be his friends. He doesn't want or desire clarification that you're his friend. You're his friend. That's how he looks at it. And So yeah, he's excited to go blow away more people, and just following you guys has been just a great pleasure for Milk. So he's gonna keep going.
Living his best life. All right, fabulous. Last and not least, my hetero life mate and D&D partner since 5th edition dropped. I've played more tabletop role-playing games with this person than anybody else in the world. Lewis, tell us about Vorys.
Well, Vorys was, your average beat cop, really. In a land full of dead guys, there's still people that get unruly sometimes. So, he was there. And one day he met up a group of crazy ass people like this that got wrangled into a job. And now we are traveling definitely through this town with a reputation. Good or bad?
Both.
Yeah,
I
think there's definitely I know there's definitely a good and bad reputation going around. So yeah, he no longer has to walk the beat, but somehow still ends up being a cop at points. So it's one of those things.
All right.
But I like it.
Well, it keeps it interesting. It keeps it fresh. All right. So that is our amazing cast, 2 years strong, going together and back at it tonight. So way back in June, when we last played, the party, fresh on their pursuit of leads stemming from the original poisoning of the food supply that has since chain reactioned into I was like, I don't know, what's the right word? Like a riot? Like a very untenable situation for the very few quick within the city who are now suspicious and unable to eat, juxtaposed with the larger population of the dead who for the most part aren't really bothered by all of this. This is a very unique problem to not the majority of the people here in GrowedUpGeek. So, as been hired by the living Bloodlord, the local one, to track this down. It was her farm that had been attacked and poisoned, and she would like to get to the bottom of this, not only as a victim, but kind of the big boss lady of the local area. All of their clues had led them to most likely the poisoner and the place that the poison was being brewed. And that led to this tavern, the Crooked Coffin. Upon entering, with leaving the subtlety that any of them may possess somewhere else, they instantly started a brouhaha, resulting in one person being captured, one person being dead, and a pursuit of a ghoul into the back part of the brewery and tavern, upon which they stumbled upon zombies and zombies and zombies and zombies, upon which they eventually trapped the ghoul in what they came to be their office, to discover that that ghoul was in fact the person who manufactures poison. They had seen alchemical formulas and all kinds of evidence written all over their office, Milk being kind of a dabbler of alchemical processes. Realized that most of the formulas and information there was for the express purpose of poisoning. They believe the leader of this gang that has poisoned the food supply of GrowedUpGeek to be in the building currently, and after dispatching the actual poisoner and seeing a few things in the office, such as all the alchemical ingredients that Milk deciphered to be poison, a drawing of barrels that they had walked past that they used to brew whatever it is that they're brewing here. These seem to be bulging, like at the seams, the slats of the barrels seem to be bulging, as well as a very specific note underneath. They must be dealt with, especially when they run out of spoiled brew. And Kreegan found a key. Yeah, that's going to be it. So with that, that'll be everything to catch us up. We will pick up right there in the Poisoner's Quarters with tonight's episode of Bloodlord, episode 12, Pursuit of the Poisoner. You have fought your way...
And what was that Poisoner's name again?
the
Kep-
Kepgeda the hag-nailed.
Kepgeda. Yeah.
She's the leader of the gang. Pesgahi was the actual like poison.
Yeah, because we were saying Piscahi.
Yeah, like I said, watching the last couple of minutes of the last episode, you guys were pretty good about it too, and you kept them coming. There wasn't a lot of the same ones over and over again. So good on you there. So you've made your way through what appears to be the kind of main brewing room of this building. You fought a horde of zombies. You chased somebody who appeared to be the bartender when you first came in. You've since found out that they were the person actually manufacturing the poison for the Three-Fingered Gang. Is that what it is? Something like that?
Yeah, you're calling them that at one point. So,
Kreegan, with your key, Vorys kind of scoured the room, didn't really find anything. Milk, having deciphered most of the works in there, being some sort of notes for poison and the manufacture thereof. You saw a couple more locked doors on your way here. I'll turn it over to you guys. What would you like to do after having searched the office?
Has everybody healed up?
Yeah, we healed up the very end.
How's everybody looking?
Yeah, everybody should be good.
Well, you know.
Almost.
I got a scratch, but I'm okay.
I don't know, man.
Walk
Scratching
off.
a place with zombies, bro. I'd be careful.
I got a scratch.
I'd be careful.
Just shake it off. It'll be fine.
Yeah, right. So we definitely need to get back and just finish going through this place for sure. And yeah, make sure none of those barrels.
So we either blow all the barrels up, which is my vote, or we find a way to relieve the pressure in them without exploding them.
Oh, we need to see where it's vented to. That's the thing.
Oh yeah, what if it's poison and it goes into the water source and it kills all the humans? Oh no.
Oh no, that would be terrible. Yes. Yes, it would. It would be terrible.
This is terrible, guys. We need to fix it.
I prefer to remain among the living.
I prefer to get paid. So yeah. If we let everybody die, I don't think we're gonna be allowed here in this town anymore.
Did you gather enough evidence, like papers and stuff like that?
I mean, I imagine we can. I don't think would be the problem right now.
You say he's a poisoner. Do you have proof? No, I don't believe you.
We left it there for you guys. Crime scene.
Yeah, crime
We
scene.
have proof. Milk took some of that. I'm guaranteeing Milk took some of that stuff.
I'm gonna make this.
Well, you gotta take the note. You gotta take all the poisoners notes too. If that was a thing.
I'm
Milk
putting it on.
busts out a manila envelope and he's like, starts stuffing stuff. Yeah, I guess we did kind of just leave it a crime scene, didn't we?
Well, I mean, everywhere you go, pretty much turns into a crime scene.
That's pretty much how we've rolled. We have yet to go anywhere except for the lady that pays us his house and our house, bloody and strewn with bodies.
That is the best way to do it.
I mean, I'm not saying it. Like I said, I wasn't saying it was a problem. I'm just saying that that's the reputation we're. But yeah, we should definitely go back out here and make sure there's nobody else just hiding in here, waiting to jump out and poison us after we leave, or.
If people would just comply with us, they would not die.
Well, I mean, you'd think when you kick open a door and you say everybody on the ground, I'm with the guard. You think people would understand that, but they always want to take the hard way.
Yep.
Bad boys, what you gonna do?
All right, let's see what's behind one of these doors. who wants to come over here and see what's behind door number 1?
I'm always down to see what's behind door number 1.
Kreegan, you are going to walk just past the platform. Is if you're facing the door, the giant kind of platform, so that you can get in the top of the brewing barrels. Behind you, front of you, door very similar to the one to the poisoner's quarters. Just your average door, nice little lock. And then Vorys, if you are looking straight ahead to the east on the map, you will see a drop down. God, what's it called? The thing like in a castle gate that you drop down, like it's like a lattice work and it's heavy and it's reinforced as hell. Portcullis. Thank you, Nick. A what appears to be like a portcullis over a very seriously sturdy set of double iron doors. The condition of them, they look rusted, corroded, and most importantly, bent. All kind of off-center. It does not look like anything over here has been moved or opened in quite a long time.
Yeah, see, that's not good.
That's not good.
Because the pipes that are connected to all of these things are going in there. So we need to see what's on the other side.
Are there any? I'll go over and inspect this. These are there any like release valves or anything along these barrels?
You see a couple. It's just like kind of one that you would turn. Give me. I'm trying to think. Crafting. You got anything to do with like poisoning in your skill set?
No, just dead stuff.
No, but our alchemical poisoner
Oh
might
yeah,
have something.
little Milky Boy.
Old milk dog.
Milk. Give me a crafting check, please.
All right. Will someone capable of doing so roll that for me?
Can bet your fucking ass I will.
Okay. The lids of these seem to be sealed, airtight for whatever is going on inside. And it looks very similar to a still. There is apparently a fire underneath, a big barrel, a pipe that fits. All of the barrels fit into one main pipe, and just like Vorys noted, it takes off through the east wall. On top of each of the vats, it looks like a release. And that would be to just take the lid off, not to like vent like pressure.
If you take that lid off, it'll
They're bulging, right?
Yeah,
So
These aren't. These look totally fine.
Oh,
they're just
okay.
making kimchi. That's all.
I mean, we can turn those fires off if there's a way to do that.
Yeah, about that. Yeah, let's put the fires out.
If we want to just, figure out what the fuck is
Okay.
going on.
Okay. You're gonna find, big.
How is the fire traveling to underneath?
It's just like a little pile of logs, just like a backyard smoker. They just have like little logs burning underneath, one under each of the stills.
Let me see if I can do anything.
Milk's gonna go around and kick them into
There's
random piles of wood.
This is a place where they brew stuff. So in the corner, there's like barrels of water and various things in unlabeled bags. So
Then yeah, well, let's definitely walk around the room and start putting out these fires.
Okay.
It's probably old beer. Beer's not flammable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pick the old beer kegs over onto it.
Let's start knocking these fires out.
Everything. You're gonna throw water on them, kick the logs, whatever. You didn't notice like any activity. The barrel's pretty sturdy, so it's not like you're gonna hear bubbling or anything. But once the fires go out, the room gets remarkably like cooler because there aren't 7 fires burning.
See you later.
And Yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
There you are.
Okay, cool. Sorry, my whole thing reset, and I was like, you're not part of this anymore. So Milk is going to give the lid a twist now that the fire is out
Okay.
on the one that he first investigated.
I am going to need you to make a fortitude save.
Is it a poison?
Yes.
All right, I believe I've got advantage against poison. Go ahead and roll it, Nichols.
Oh,
I don't think it helped you too much.
no.
Nat 1.
You open it
my
up.
ball.
This horrifically, like, astringent, just green vapor hits you in the face.
Oh fuck.
You're gonna take 7 damage as just your lungs burn, your eyes water, and this just waft of green smoke or like mist just kind of pops up from the top as you pop the lid off.
I would like to equip my plague mask.
Okay.
Watching him do that, I'm just gonna put that on as he just kind of.
Are you gonna
Pop
stop
back.
him? No.
No, I'm just gonna put my mask on and.
Yeah, good idea. Milk looks up and his eyes are all red and his ears are like sticking straight up like a bat, and he's like, "Oh, that's good shit. That's definitely poison." He says, and he kind of like coughs a little like green cloud that turns blue and then disappears. He's like,
Yeah, but does he go in for a second sniff? This is like the forbidden
of
sniffing.
course he's gonna go in for a second sniff. He holds his nose together like that, and he puts his head in, and he's gonna start looking in there. What's he see when he looks in?
It is this like exceptionally thin, almost like a spirit, like in the literal sense, not the ooh sense. It doesn't seem very viscous. It has a neon, like ecto cooler green, like appearance to it. It burns, and I mean you've opened a pot that was steaming, right? And like just the parts where the steam hits, like you can feel difference. Like if it hits you here, your wrist does not feel the same as like your elbow. It's just right here. So right where the shit hits you in the face, you start to feel like your skin is dry and cracking. Like you just the most horrendous dry skin.
He's like, "Oh no!" He spits and licks his long ass goblin tongue, like licks his forehead and around on his cheeks and his nose. He's like, "I'll be better."
Oh God! Even in my gas mask, I saw that from over here, and
he's Milk kind of like is satisfied with his job, and he's like, "There's some sort of like wispy spirit or something in here. It's gross, and I really want the lid to come back on now."
Okay. You're gonna put it in there, and just as like you close it, and that rush of air is gonna pop out a little bit in the smell, you are going to, once the burning and the irritation of it hitting you in the face comes over it, you're gonna realize this thing has a very like overpowering like berry smell to it, like rotten
Berry,
like sour berries.
oh, like lingonberries.
Sure.
I don't even know if lingonberries are.
I've only seen them on
Never
like
had
I've only
one.
seen them on like waffles. That's it.
Lincolnberry pancake? Yeah.
Yeah, I've only ever heard, oh, would you like some lingonberries? I never had any, but yeah, he just says that to the group. He's like, this smells like rotten sour berries. I wonder if this is the. He's like, oh no, is this poisoned wine that's coming out of here? That was destined to be drank by the quick, wasn't it?
Most likely.
I will say. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, go right ahead. Huh?
I was gonna say, apparently a lingonberry tastes like a cross between a cranberry and a raspberry.
Ooh, so tart indeed.
Yes.
Hard pass.
Yeah, wow.
Bitter.
Sure.
Yeah. Urinary tract infection. Go get your lingonberries. Otherwise, steer clear.
Gone.
Get a blueberry. Blueberries. Fire.
Can you do like? Is there anything you would know like any kind of? Have you ever tasted any other poisons before?
You seem like this isn't the first time you've done this.
Made and tasted. He's like, I've made and tasted plenty, and I can tell you this one's berry.
Berry blaster.
Why don't you do like a recall knowledge on that? Wouldn't that?
Can I do a recall knowledge to see if this is matching the flavor of previous poisons I've encountered?
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, you literally just opened that up, like had no problem. Just hey, what's this giant keg? Yeah, fire's barely out. Yeah,
Ooh,
we'll open
nice.
it up.
Okay. All right. So, you heard a story, or you read a story one time about a very sinister plot to poison people by making something smell really good, or at least like moderately attractive, that would almost compel people to go smell it themselves as opposed to being like forced to ingest it. Does that make sense?
They're intrigued by the smell when it's faint, so they get up close and get a concentrated dose, and it's lethal.
There you go.
That's exactly what Milk says out loud. He's like, I've seen this shit before. This is when they make it smell nice from a distance, and then when you get up close and you get a concentrated dose, it's lethal.
The old
I've
honey
seen
pot.
this, and yeah, it's the old honey pot. I've seen this in a couple of books that the man in the blue hat had.
It'll feel good once we
He's gonna
take out this gang. To
It will
poison
feel very
Ale.
good when they're all dead for this bull.
Yes, you will eat great tonight, little goblin, little ghoul.
Holy
While
shit.
Milk was espousing all of his information, Salvatore has just been behind him, just like massaging his head and rubbing ointments on his face while he's talking to everybody. Just fixing him up.
Jesus, dude.
To the tips of my ears, just
He literally deep tissued him, just standing there, dog. Like, no, don't mind me. Shh. Keep doing what you're doing.
looking again. It's fine.
Milk, you feel great. Like, even
Wow.
just like even your skin doesn't even feel dry and tight anymore. Like anybody who sees you is going to be concerned.
Glowing.
No, you just don't know that you look like a dried creek bed, dog. Like all
You
of
need to moisturize.
yeah.
Man.
Like you're borderline scaly.
So
I'm like one of those.
SpongeBob when he's stuck inside of Sandy's little terrarium.
Yeah, like you were borderline like scaly, just in this kind of area.
So like you're like, man, I feel good, and then like you do that whole smile thing, and it does like the Ren and Stimpy like cut scene, like ugly person. You're like, oh god.
Yeah. A little white goblin with with red eyes, with no pupils and fucking long ass black teeth.
Tumbleweed. A little tumbleweed just rolls across the desk.
Roll across his forehead.
You look like somebody who's learning to texture in, like into Photoshop in textures over things.
Ooh, look, guys, I'm a reptile.
Yeah. Let's grab this gator hind quarter and let's map this onto Milk's face as a shits and giggles kind of thing.
All right, let's kick this door in because man, I'm feeling angry.
Yeah.
Oh, hearing that information makes me even more angry towards these people, and I might just go beat that guy that I got chains out front.
Do you want to open the door, or do you want Kreegan to?
Oh God, I'm so mad.
Do you want to open the door, or do you want Kreegan to?
Oh no, you go right ahead. You go right ahead. I'm here. You got the key.
Before Kreegan opens the door, he's just gonna take the pommel of a sword and bang it against the door 3 times and say, "If anyone's in there and you have a weapon raised, you will die." And then he starts opening the door.
Okay, go on in.
Hang on, I'm taking all the stuff off this body. I forgot to move it into the chests.
Milk couches down into an aim stance, like a British soldier on his knee. He's got his back. He's ready to fire on anyone in there.
So what you're saying is you have your gun raised and you're looking the complete opposite direction?
No, I have my gun raised and I'm right behind Kreegan. I'm waiting for him to open the door.
He's just aiming between the legs.
Yeah. Yeah, right between the Kreegan.
Kreegan will take a step in.
Oh,
He doesn't
damn.
see.
Damn, Salvatore. They had some loot on them, didn't they? Jesus.
Yeah, that was we forgot to move all the poisoner shit. Oh, we also need to make those chests again. Those are not there anymore.
Oh, mine's there. Well, my
right.
personal one's there.
Yeah, I think I see all.
Looted one of those bodies out there that we forgot. Anything in there? Nothing?
Okay, hold on. This thing got really weird because now I don't even get my notes for the room.
Uh-oh.
Did
I
they
don't
not?
like these bodies right here. It's not conducive to a friendly room.
Huh? Because even hold on.
That's probably, I guess, part of the import that I didn't think we needed since it already imported.
No, it was working earlier because I just don't know why it doesn't now.
Huh.
Oh, okay, here we go. But all of the monsters and stuff aren't here. If there were any.
Huh.
All right, hold on.
Oh no.
Before you guys get too far into this.
If there were any.
If there were any.
Yeah.
Man, that's the most ominous thing I've heard in a long time. Hey, there's no monsters here if there were any.
Yeah,
there should have been some monsters.
It's man, you guys should have already hit that by already.
I am gonna have to back everybody up real quick. I don't know.
Womp womp.
I don't know why it did this.
Back it up.
Yeah. All right. And of course, it's gonna take forever to load. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can get everything back.
That poisoner had a bunch of cool
yeah,
shit.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna back everybody up here. Just so we'll just say you guys all entered the room, and this way I can do all the stuff. Cool. We're good. All right. Let's just this thing back out. Pop out. Okay. As you enter this room, go ahead.
I was going to say also, Milk may get hungry sitting in this room. Just a guess. Anyways, we can keep going.
I eat people.
And their guts are just hanging out there. Easy exits.
Pop out is what's killing me. Okay, that's fine. All right.
Is it not? Is pop out not right?
The second it pops out, it gets rid of everything. It's fine. I'm not gonna insist on making it work. I'll just work around it. I already know
Okay.
what we're doing. So you walk in, and as you open this door, everybody give me a perception check, please.
Can you do that for me, Nico?
I absolutely refuse. I protest. It's barbaric treatment.
I'm sorry to expect you to be me.
Okay, Vorys.
Yeah, Vorys,
Salvatore.
dude. He cracked.
The cop and the guy that likes dead people. What do you think, man? What do you think? We're
Feeling
not gonna
very
like this room,
allergic.
dog? You think we're not gonna like this room?
Oh!
Boy, howdy.
I don't like this shit.
All right, and then Kreegan and Milk.
You're asking for our perception scores?
Yeah.
I did roll.
Oh.
Did you
Yeah.
get me, Nick?
What's
It
up?
was the blonde GM roll.
Oh, I didn't.
Did you roll for milk?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't. I didn't. I'm guessing that's one of the things that doesn't work because I don't have.
It didn't pop up for you?
No.
Well, let me. Because you said Nick's rolled up for you.
No.
Right.
Nick for him. Nick for Salvatore and I have Nick. I have Vorys and Salvatore's.
Gotcha. It's weird because Nick also rolled for Milk, so that's weird. But it's probably just
Okay, there we go. Okay, Milk useless. Okay.
Really?
Kreegan, as you open the door and make your way in, you were instantly going to notice this faint, sour fruit smell as you walk into this room. Salvatore and Vorys, as you walk in, you are going to notice the sour, rotten fruit smell. You are going to hear a almost melodic sound as if somebody's blowing across like a bottle. That whoo, whoo. But it seems to be playing a melody faintly off in the distance in front of you. And also, Salvatore and Vorys, you are going to hear what sounds like the creaking and straining of wood.
Is there somebody making a birdhouse back here?
I think we should be on guard.
In front of you, you will see two what look like kind of hastily assembled surgical tables with what appear to be two corpses on top of them.
Milk's gonna take a closer look, and as he gets really close, his eyes get all wide, and he looks over at the party and hisses, and takes a big chunk out of the midsection of one of the corpses, starts eating it.
Just as you take your step in to bite, it sits up, hisses at you. And
It hits his back. Wearing a hiss off.
I'm gonna have
like
everybody.
two cats, just like his.
Milk in the corner. Yeah. Just
Everybody
hissing at each other.
roll for initiative, please.
Ooh, I got a good roll.
Damn, that was. Yeah, you're out in front.
And the good news is, from where I'm standing, I can reach either of them.
Aw, fuck.
All right. As you step in, the corpses raise up, like, not hiss as like an active, conscientious act of aggression, but like probably literally the only sound they are capable of making. They are missing like their bottom jaws and just this decomposed, like shamble of a once person. Salvatore, as you watch your thick little buddy waddle his way up to this table, you see it sit up, and you go into defensive mode. What would you like to do?
Well,
From
my
where the
other-
fuck back here.
my other thick, not so little buddy is also up there to smash them. So I will cast guidance on Kreegan. Oh shit! Sorry. Actually, we'll do guidance on every single one of them. How about that?
Oh shit.
Perf.
Coming out strong this round.
All right.
Yeah. Thank
Three-
you. for
Three
guiding
guidances
Milk
that you're.
in his everyday and
Yeah, he's just back there, just like telling them what, Urgatho would really like it if you guys just smash these guys to bits, and we could just move on with our day. It'd be great. So go ahead and just do that, please. Okay.
Kreegan, you are inspired by Salvatore's encouraging words as he buffs his nails in the corner of the room. I believe in you. Let me know when you are done.
So, Kreegan's already getting mad, but when he feels this deity just touch him with his blessing, he's like, I didn't want to be touched. He just gets even more mad. So, as his eyes turn black, his canines grow a little bit. You see his muscles start to bulging and his veins popping out. And his eyes, like I said, just turn black as he just like raises a sword and he slashes. He puts all of his anger into the slash towards the one to the south. Let me throw on rage real quick. And then target that. And I'm going to go and use the guidance for this strike. Hopefully it works. Oh, that probably won't.
Still hit it.
It still hit it?
Yeah.
Nice. 18.
Nice.
Oh, sorry. I had everybody
no.
I had everybody selected there.
Let me just hit heal for myself. Wait, put that.
heal Milk. Don't let him take that damage.
Oh. Okay. As Okay, hold on.
There we
Okay.
go.
There we go. All right. So as you wail into this thing with slashing damage, you notice that it seems to take a much bigger brunt of the impact than you expected it to, especially considering you barely hit it.
Awesome. I will say it's shown that the plague zombie took the damage twice.
No, I
You might
fixed
wanna-
it. I had
Oh,
everybody
oh.
selected for the to get everybody into combat.
Okay, cool. But you held it back to full before it
Yes,
took the
the
second.
top one. Yeah.
Awesome. Oh, the top one. Okay, gotcha. That's why. Gotcha. So Kreegan will strike it again in his, his holy fury at this point. But the blessing's kind of gone at this point. But I'm saying holy fury. And That was even worse. And he just misses. He just like slams it into the table. Raw picks to it as it, the first slash just like cut off its arm, and the second one just like missed because of it or something.
That's it for you?
Yep.
Milky Boy. Kreegan's been slashing at the one in the south. There's the one that, verbally assaulted you.
It did. Verbally assaulted me. That dick. Let's see. He'll go ahead and throw his gun on his back and pull out a dog slicer and his.
Ruh-roh.
Oh,
Where'd he go?
oh, hey, at least once he joined back in, it put everyone in
Hey,
Right,
there
that's
he
his-
is.
Hey, sorry everyone. All I did was couch my gun and pull my dog slicer and shield.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stand right there and hiss at it.
I think you should still have a action, shouldn't you? Because
Yeah, I don't want to move up to it and then get punched first.
You're
Oh,
already
you're-
right up on it.
So,
yeah, you can melee it.
Yeah, you can hit it from there.
oh, okay. I'll take a
Diagonal, bro.
swipe at it.
Yeah, this ain't 5e.
I'll swipe them. All right, you right.
Nice.
You right, guys.
That is a nice hit.
Crit.
Ah! Give him a critical whack.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And
Oh, big damage.
just like when Kreegan hit it, it seems to be impacted way more than you expected based on your capabilities. Milk, anything else?
I mean, Milk's not surprised. Nope. I just give him a solid cut.
Okay. It is just going to walk up here to Kreegan, him, and then try to take a bite out of Kreegan.
That hits for
Okay.
sure.
I'm going to need you to make... Oops, hold on. Ooh. Okay.
I have not rolled well starting out this today.
You're going to feel like a sudden fever and like the chills kind of come through you.
Oh no.
And that's going to be it for its turn. This one is going to... It is going to first reach out and try to punch Milky Boy. All right, that's going to hit. Milk, I also need you to make that fortitude save. And you are going to take 9 damage. Nice.
Help me out.
Okay. And then after it punches you, it's going to try to bite you.
No bites.
If you hadn't equipped the shield, yeah, that would have got you.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. This is going to take a big chomp out of you and gasp at the air and miss. Vorys. Both of them not looking too hot, homie.
I see that. But they're both, just out of my reach. So we're gonna go with a little spell here. And it will be telekinetic projectile. And we're gonna go ahead and cast it on the one closest to Milk.
Which one are you going for? The one closest to Milk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even know that you could choose the damage type of telekinetic projectile.
Yeah. And it will
That's
be
awesome.
it will be slashing.
Okay.
Let's see.
I always just thought it was like a bludgeoning, like pebble, because I never really looked at the spell.
Nope. Why is it not fucking rolling? Damn it.
You click the slashing one.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Gotcha. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is a nice hit.
Oh shit. And then just double it because that was critical because I didn't hit the critical damage, did I?
Okay. You're going to give it this thing your all with your telekinetic, and not a big piece, not like a well-placed one, but this thing looks like it's been shot with a cannon. And it looks like it's just barely kind of hanging on there on the table.
And then for my last action, I will just be doing my arcane cascade.
Okay. Back to the top, Salvatore.
All right. Well, it's got enough room back here in the back to swing his scythe around. Just wanted to make sure that everybody else was at a safe distance away from him so he could swing it around.
Safety first.
It's not a coward. And let's cast the Blade of Abaddon. Nice.
Which one? The top one or the bottom one?
The one on the bottom.
Okay. And you're going to slash into it, rip open.
Jesus.
And now I'm out of here.
And I was going to move out of the room, and that's my turn.
Okay. Kreegan, the one closest to you, hanging in there, not doing well, and then the one on the top table, barely hanging on.
Yeah, Kreegan is looking forward to this one. He's just going to try to cut this thing right down the middle. He won't roll poorly this time. I know it for sure. It's going to be a great roll, but it's a done. He gets it done. 19.
That was nice, though.
Which one? The one closest to you, or?
The one closest, yeah.
Okay. All right. You're just going to smash into this thing, and it's just going to kind of collapse into just this heap.
And after he slashes that one in half, he will turn around and step over Milk and slash at this one.
Hey.
Yes. Cuts this one down the middle to 4 and 11.
And just squish. As everything settles down, I guess we can go ahead and end the encounter. We will let you kind of get back to free motion. Now, everybody can smell this kind of sickly sweet, rotten fruit smell. Vorys, you can absolutely hear the melodic, like, whistling that you thought you heard in the background as you walked in. And the sound of straining wood is audible. Like, you can just hear, like, the creaking of wood.
All right. Well, we need to definitely continue on. We need to be careful. There's other things here.
As you head, or at least turn to head deeper into the brewery, you will see 2 iron doors that look pretty secure, and unlike the portcullis and double iron doors in the previous room, these look perfectly square and well maintained, and even has like a cusp like flush with the door, so when it closes you can't even see like the seam in between the door and the jamb.
Ooh.
And then in it is one of those little like sliding little like kind of peepholes.
Oh shit. Are these jail cells? I guess I'm gonna go over here and look at one of these doors.
Okay.
And kind of pop the viewport open.
Okay. Inside, you're going to see somebody dressed in green and red robes, kind of a feathered thing on their heads. They appear to be human, but very sickly looking.
Who are you?
You know, that looks a little more than just sickly looking. I don't know if you intended to show the artwork.
No, I did.
Okay.
I mean, compared to everything else, like, nothing looks like it's fallen off.
Not true, and I guess we are in an undead society.
Yeah, so,
yeah. You know,
messed up
guy.
Messed up is exceptionally relative.
Yeah.
He just sitting there in the corner, like, looks up, doesn't show an expression, eyes completely whited over. I'm Samo Gay. I am a member of the Celebrants, and I am here for Kepgeda's amusement.
So what you're saying is you're not a part of all this?
I am a part of this as far as an experiment is part of a laboratory.
Speak in more simple words.
Easy guy. I understand him. Sorry, don't mind my friend. He's a little uncultured.
Dumb it down.
Yeah. Don't. So, if I open this door, can I count that I won't be stabbed in the back by you?
He's gonna kind of stand up, kind of hold his arms up and turn around. I'm I am not meant to suffer in a sporting way. I assure you, even if I had a knife, I am in no desire to cause you harm.
Yeah, I know you don't have a knife. You're in a cell, ding dong. Of course, these people aren't the greatest of, jail wardens, so you might have a knife. What do I know? But no, I'm talking that if I open this door, you're not gonna just wander around, find a weapon, and say wander around and find me again.
Oh, oh, quite no. I wish to be free of this place and return to my organization. No longer be this bargaining chip, an experiment.
Well, you may be a little bit more of a bargaining trip because I'm gonna need you to take. I'm gonna take you to the Bloodlord of this town, and you're gonna answer some questions for us. But after that, we're gonna, you're free to do whatever you want.
She will understand my plight and make sure I am sent home accordingly. If you are able to meet with her, I would welcome that appointment.
Well, sounds good to me. So, and does the key that Kreegan will that unlock this cell?
The Great Key and the Iron Key.
Try
one
the
of
iron
those
key.
one of those two does.
Awesome.
Try the iron.
Kreegan will unlock it and then step away. You're like 5 feet, get out of the way so the guy can walk through.
So it's going to kind of step out. As he makes his way out, anybody who's close by to him, you are going to notice that sickly sweet fruit smell, just coming from his clothes. Like when somebody smokes and you could smell it on him, this dude smells like that smell.
Milk is going to reach out and grab him by his calf muscle. And you smell like it. Why you smell like berries? The milk's starting to smell him all over his clothes. Did you make it?
He's going to point to the door across the room. For 3 days, I sat in there, sprayed from the ceiling, while this creature played this tune to turn me into one of them.
I don't like the term one of them.
One of them. Me either. What of them what? What are they?
The mindless.
So you're mindless? You're soulless?
That is not for me to judge. I speak coherently, even perhaps above your level. That mindless might not be fair to apply to somebody such as myself.
Again, you'll have to forgive my short friend. I travel in less than the brightest of torches, if you know what I mean.
But we have the sharpest weapons, so it makes up for the anything else. Brawn over brain.
Brawn over brain, he says. Yeah.
Yeah, you just get.
I would not open that door. He's going to point to the one across from him.
This one?
Yeah. And he's going to look at Salvatore and Milk, give Kreegan a look and kind of shake his head, and then obviously you can go back to talking to Vorys. You can look. The rest of them, do not let them hear that tune.
God, I don't like that. Alright, so I guess I'm going to step over to the door and pop the little eye hole and see what's
inside. I was like, is it going to show you?
I see one. Yeah,
Okay,
I guess he's
cool,
in my
perfect. Okay.
view. Oh, there's another one.
You are going
Oh
to
God,
see two like zombies that have been. They look fresh. Like they don't look like they've been rotting or anything. They're obviously very dead and zombies. You've been in this town for a while. You know what's what. But they look like hella fresh. And as you look in through, this one has a piece of glass. The other one was just bars in the peephole once you open the slide. You can now see the source of the melodic tone that you've been hearing since entering this part of the brewery. And it appears to be a zombie poked full of holes who, while breathing, produces almost like a harmonic sound.
So he's a harmonica zombie. That's cool.
Oh, that's brutal.
But if it's mindless, it doesn't really.
I mean, just the act of, boring that many holes through a person is not for the faint of heart. Like that's more what I'm talking about. Like that's whoever's doing that to somebody. That's what I'm here for. I feel bad for this.
If you want holes drilled in you, Salvatore would be more than happy to drill some holes.
Have you seen work like this before? And I'll kind of step to the side, Salvatore, and I'll like.
All right. Is that if Salvatore, are you gonna look in?
Yeah, I'll look in there. I'll look in. I mean, if they're not like being aggressive, I'll look in there because he's a reanimator, so he has zombie lore and.
As a reanimator, you are going to see these raised zombies can't be more than a few days old.
They're fresh.
And then the bagpipe homie is, exceptionally decayed, just kind of slumped on a bench in there, and just natural sounds of moving just pass air through all of the holes. And like I said, it produces this, like, as you sit there and you kind of zero in, you see, kind of everything, and then the sound comes out. Your head goes just a tiny bit like foggy, and you like aggressively zone out. Like you are aware that you missed a chunk of time, not minutes, but enough to, kind of snap back in.
Oh no. They're gonna weaponize the zombies against the undead. The mindless zombies.
So and then like,
do
I watch him just kind of like go blank in the face as he looks in there?
If you're standing where you are, it's just gonna look like Salvatore just completely zoned out for a little bit longer than is kind of normal.
I'll just kind of like give him a little nudge.
Oh, sorry. Where are you gonna continue with that?
I just want to nudge him and make sure he, if I see him like start zoning out, and I, taking what the other guy said, and he basically told me that I am the only living one, and that's why he told me that I can look in there, and that was kind of me testing the waters. And I don't want to tell you guys that, but so yeah, and like seeing him zone out, I'll just kind of like slam the little peephole shut and make sure he's all right.
So Kreegan will say, he'll be like, they're trying to turn all the quick into dead, and they have a way to control the dead. And he doesn't have the link there. He's just like, these people are really smart. They can do both, but he doesn't link it that they might try to raise an army.
Have they done this to many people that you've seen in your time?
I have not been here long. I know that I am one of the few subjects to not succumb, as they have changed the formula multiple times, attempted over and over again to gas that room and have the dirge piper bring us back under their thrall.
First of all, that is a badass name.
Agreed.
For that, like that. Yeah. You were forced to hear that sound.
They believe it coaxes people and entrances the newly dead.
It entrances the oldly dead as well.
Perhaps the newer, more susceptible.
We should
Do you
get
think
some kind of like a sheet or a tarp or something and wrap it around the what's it called, a dirge piper,
Dirge piper.
and take him back with us as
Dude,
well.
we can't take him outside, dude. Like that's.
We just got to wrap him up so that no air goes through his holes.
I don't have a airproof tarp. Do you?
I mean, we there's probably corks in here. Just
We
stuff
could
it
kill
full.
him.
Just stuff it full of cloth.
We could kill him.
I got picked up leather armor off one of those corpses back there. I'll just put the leather armor on him,
Ooh,
wrap
that's
him up
not-
real tight.
We could kill him.
Uh,
You just
Yeah,
keep hearing that from knee
I-
level.
Yeah,
kill him.
it's just there's like 3 adults, and then like all of a sudden you just see ears, and then all of a sudden you hear, "We
Let's
can kill him.
Shh.
Let's kill him."
Our knees are angry today.
Yeah. Why are you so violent? No, I'm just kidding. I'm afraid to open the door for what it may mean for me. If I open the door and you all freeze for just a moment, it may mean my life more than yours.
We'll just leave him in here. We'll just tell her about it.
Yeah, no, that's one of the like me being alive. I'm not gonna open that door, and I would prefer that neither one of you 3 open that door. If you'd like to open the
Okay.
door, we can talk about it. Let's have an open discussion. But yeah, let's table any sort of door opening, unlocking, unhinging of anything or anything like that.
Can I do a recall knowledge medicine check on this guy that's been experimented on to see if I've seen any other kind of like zombification?
Oh, dude, tap into his brain.
Oh yeah, I could drain.
Oh, tap into his brain.
Yeah, you can do. Yeah, that's fine. As a reanimator, the story that he's told you sounds pretty right up your alley. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
they're really...
I know
That's
about
like that-
I know about all this shit.
I mean, it's like if anything struck his fancy, I definitely would have thought that
Yeah.
would have.
Yeah, we were like, wait, a plot to destroy all living things, weaponizing zombies against the undead. Like all these things are I'm pretty interested in. We'll see, but I can't remember anything.
All right, what was the question? What did you want answered?
Just see if I could recall any knowledge about like maybe another zombie. Oh, there's the medicine one. A zombification process of like turning people into undead via I'm supposing like a chemical process here. They're like
You're
pouring this
used.
stuff on them.
I would imagine as a reanimator, you were used to bringing back people who are already dead, and the process your job and your like domain doesn't begin until they are already dead.
Okay.
This seems to add an extra process to it in not only raising a dead body into this form of zombie, but also producing the dead body to raise into this form of zombie at the same time.
Okay. And now I'll drain his thoughts.
Okay.
Oh, come here, you poor little creature.
You're going to see like somebody changing the channel, right? You're just going to kind of go in there. Everything's going to come like really kind of quick and in flashes. You're going to see, do you see like, you'd see like from their perspective, right? Like everything you would see would be their first person view.
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to see a ton of like flashbacks to parties. Him dressed in the repaired, fully like elaborate headdress that you have, that you found at the bank. You're going to see him with plenty of pictures of like Urgathoa and just massive blowouts, just huge parties.
I like this guy.
Everything he's told you, as far as his story goes, you confirm every bit of it. He spent 3-4 days in that room. They like misted in the poison from the pipe above. He got sick, but it didn't kill him, turn him into a zombie. They thought the Dirge Piper would help the process along. It didn't. When they realized that he was not going to turn, they threw him over here, and you get these flashbacks of this like just high-pitched cackly voice talking about holding them for ransom from the celebrants.
Rude.
Surreal.
His mind wine tasted like sour grapes. Salvatore like, that was not a very good memory. I did not like that one. Although, can you fully restore this headdress to its former glory?
So look, he's like, I have one just like it. We had a themed Urgathoa birthday party.
Oh, that sounds like
what
fun.
A great time!
And,
I was like, as a living guy, that sounds like a lot
like,
of fun.
dude, that sounds awesome. And these were the official kind of vestments of that party. If you get me out of here and returned to the celebrants, I will make sure not only that you are all rewarded, but that Urgathoa continues to shine her blessing upon you.
Oh, I've got the Urgathoa shining blessing part taken care of there, buddy.
So, is our level of distrust such that I must follow you through this, or wait out front and maybe have a drink?
There's a gentleman in chains out front. You may keep him company.
Ah, very well. If there is no more, be very careful with those vats over there. And if you just follow it all the way down, I'm pretty sure Kepgeda's at the end of the hallway.
Thank you for everything. And as soon as this is over, we will return you to your people.
Very well. I will be up front enjoying what little comforts I may, and await your return. And
don't worry, you can rub not being in chains in that guy's face.
Very well. And
Kick him if you like.
He's just gonna kind of excuse himself. All right. Everybody, give me a perception check, please. Salvatore killing it today.
And milk.
Did you see that time for Kreegan?
Yes.
Awesome.
All right.
I tried the blonde GM roll again just to see if maybe it was just an issue before.
Okay. For everybody who looked at the drawing in the office, this is what they were talking about. You can hear the wood of these giant casks, like literally straining. Just the rings. I'm not a cooper, so I don't know exactly the parts of a barrel. But the ring that kind of holds it together looks like it's strained. It is oxidized. It looks like it is in terrible shape. Having seen the stills out in the main room and the pipes being perfectly fitted and the lid fitting real tight and Milk having to turn the thing to get it to pop off, these look like busted trash cans that have been rolled down the driveway. Like nothing is square. Everything, while still closed, is not in the greatest of shapes.
Her look like grease cans at work.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, it'll hold stuff. Will you trust it? Nah. Nah.
Do we know what's in those barrels? Is that more poison?
The pipes run, if you followed it through from the first set of stills that you opened, along the ceiling of that room, in through the wall Vorys was concerned about, in through the cell that you just looked into, out the other door, and now above these as well.
Okay. So this is like a mixing tank.
Something like that. Are there fires in these ones too?
No.
We could make one though.
No,
Blow this
that,
fucker to
yeah,
bits.
because that's exactly what that'll do, and that's not what I'm.
I just want to put it forth as a potential idea.
I
don't have
understand.
to do anything.
I
I hear
get
you.
it. I understand that. I hear your your input is duly noted.
Thank you.
Ah.
He's gonna go over to one of the casks, and run his finger up it, and give it a sniff.
Vorys will pull the mask down again.
Is this an elevated platform?
Yes.
I'm gonna get off the ground.
Okay. Just like the last ones, these things are like 10, 12 feet high. So from the ground, all there is kind of like a spout. And if you could open that if you'd like. Or if you want to do what you did the last time, you're going to have to go up the stairs.
Facially blast myself with steam poison.
Yeah, give yourself
I mean, didn't work. It wasn't that bad last time. All right, I'm going to go up onto the platform and move past Kreegan there.
Okay,
yeah.
hold on. Jesus Christ.
He's moving me way out there. Nick, you're going to make sure, goddamn sure, no one else gets involved in my business, huh?
I was just exploring, dude.
Okay. As you make your way, you can see the tops of where the lid and the barrels meet. You ever seen like a used jar of rubber cement? Like what the top looks like? That's what the lid looks like. It just looks like layer upon layer upon layer of thick stickiness.
Yeah.
Some of it down the sides, but not dripping, just stuck to the side. Some of it like on the top of the cask. But it's all pretty thick, and almost all of them are covered in it one way or another.
Can I reach it from here?
You can.
I'll take my dog slicer and kind of like scrape just a little bit of that sticky off of the top. Hold it up to my nose and smell it.
it doesn't let you cut a piece off of it. Like you try to, like you can grab it and it stretches, but when you try to just get that last little bit, nothing happens. And as you pull and you pull, you're going to notice that there's an odd shimmer in all of the tops of these.
Oh shit. Okay.
I like odd shimmers.
Sounds bad. I don't like any shimmers.
And the ooze on the top is going to coalesce into 4 like moving piles of thick goo coming towards you. And on that note, we will take our mid-show break. Yeah. So just as you do 4 of these things, on the top of each one of the barrels will not really coalesce, but you will notice it goes from this, what looked to be like a just benign, inactive pile, now into like this inching along pile of ooze as it comes towards you. It is currently 8:41. We're going to take about a 10-minute break and come right back. To everybody watching, thank you very much. To all of my players, as always, you guys, it's so glad to be back and doing this. Yeah, so stick around. We'll be back in about 10 minutes, and we'll see what happens with this mysterious ooze. Stick around. Hope to see you on the other side. We'll be right back. All right, we are back from our real-life short rest. Before we went to break, the party continued through the Crooked Coffin Tavern, finding some experiments, meeting one of them, finding at least the pieces to what they believe to be something of an overarching plan here. And upon delving deeper into the tavern, they found a bunch of barrels that matched the drawings. And upon further inspection, the ooze and everything that had collected on and on top of the barrels is, surprise, surprise, some kind of weird, creepy, crawly thing. And now the party has found it, so we will make everybody roll for some initiative, please. Don't I have a thing that just lets me, like, roll initiative for everybody? Or for all my stuff? Ah, there you go.
Okay, I was about to say that almost definitely exists. I just don't know.
Dice everywhere.
Oh my god.
All right. So as Milk, as you go to, like, you have to stand up on the railing to reach the top of the barrel because, you know, it's not designed for a toddler.
I'm short. I get it.
Yeah. So, like, my kid getting up on, like, a deck railing, standing on the middle, like, split, kind of leaning over. And just like in the previous encounter, you went to act, and then something seemingly inanimate did the same thing. And it has now reached out and kind of grabbed you. Again, Salvatore just kicking into, like, protective uncle mode. Just hell-bent on, like, protecting our little buddy. Salvatore, it is your turn as these 4 sewer oozes spring to life.
Sewer oozes. These are the creatures that live inside of all of the porta potties at campgrounds.
This is why you don't feel alone when you go.
Yeah, they just come and just give you a little gross. Okay, well, let's see here.
Help me. I'm being grappled by one of them.
I can't do anything about that.
Hit him in his face. Make it easier for me.
So, Bop.
Nice.
Just does double that to this boy right here, the one that's right in front of Milk. So swing his scythe around, and like a big green like fly with a skull on its abdomen comes shooting forth and smashes into this guy. And then I'll move the fuck down the hallway.
Yeah, fair. Good play. Good play. Thanks for giving me a chance.
Okay. Just like those slow motion videos with people shooting things at ballistic gel, you are going to see just this kind of weird, like wave action take place through this gel as it barely holds together, forms these crazy symmetrical shapes, and just kind of flubbers its way back to its original form. So you're going to shoot and then dipsy do?
Yep, that's it.
Excuse me, Vorys. I'm sorry. I think I left the stove on. I must go check on that. I wish you all the best.
How'd you even supposed to be here today?
So I think we all know.
You're leaving for the party homeboy saw in his head. You're like, yeah, dude, I want to go. I'm going there.
Kreegan's raging again. He's going to target that same. What are they again?
Sewer oozes.
Sewer ooze. He's going to target that thing. And
So
he's going to bring down his sword. Oh, I'm going to... not going to hero point. I'm just going to leave it. He's just, I guess...
Hold on. You hit that.
I did?
Yeah, the AC's 8 on these things.
Yeah, but he missed with the critical. So
yeah,
it
critical
missed no
hit
matter
automatically
what.
moves it. Well, it's not that it misses no matter what. It moves it down a stage. So if normally you'd have a
Oh, does it?
success, it moves it to miss. And if you'd have a critical success on a net 1, and move it down to
I
a
got it.
normal success.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry.
Well, in any case, knowing that its AC is that poor means I'm going to roll again.
Nice.
Critical.
Smash.
34.
Jesus.
Although, as the news, it probably has, it has some resistance. Yeah.
Fucking news.
Smashing.
All right. Same thing. You're going to just swing at it. It's going to just spread apart, but never actually like cut in any kind of way. And just as you go to pick back up your weapon, like it just kind of snaps right back into place. Anything else?
No, that was 3 actions.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Which sewer ooze's turn is it? Oh, Milk. It's you.
Yeah. It's me. It's Milky Boy. So am I grappled or is it
No, it's much more just the kind of startling nature of it touching you as well.
Oh, I'm all Milk kind of freaks out. He stands back 5 feet and then just fires himself
a very
over-
specific amount of feet backwards.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not going anywhere. There is no.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, backwards that way. I got you. Okay.
Yeah. And then I jump over the railing down to the floor and start running after Salvatore. Come back! These things are scary!
I'm still up on the railing.
Oh, well, I'm as far as I can go out, and I'm going to start panicking down on the floor where it's safer. So just go ahead and put me down there on the floor there, brother.
All right, you guys don't want to
I
fight?
jumped over the railing.
You don't want to fight on the narrow catwalk? What?
Well, if you jump over the railing, you're going to be stuck in between 2 barrels and the platform.
Oh, that's not good.
All right. The sewer ooze.
All right, good, cool. End of my turn.
And then the sewer ooze is just going to drop down and start chasing after Milk. Vorys, I'm going to let you shake your head disapprovingly as a free action for Milk grabbing the lid off of this. So
that's definitely wise, because that was coming in there. And one of these days, he's just gonna learn to stop touching shit, because he has gotten us into more shit by him just going up and touching something than anything else.
Yeah, but I've also given us a lot of knowledge.
I found out. I told you guys what not to do. You're welcome. So
Yeah,
you've seen these.
I'm the guy.
Yeah, I'm the guy that we had the safety meeting about yesterday.
Right.
These collections of oozes match the drawings. And this is, the exact words were, they must be dealt with, especially when they run out of spoiled brew. I imagine this is that time. What would you like to do?
Oh God. Let somebody else deal with it.
How many
call the
actions is it to call for
Ghostbusters?
backup?
Yeah, can I call the Ghostbusters?
I'll have a beverage.
Let's
Wait.
see. I don't know. I don't know if we have anything that can deal with these things right now. That's the problem. That's my. Now I had a thing earlier, but I don't think it was gonna do anything. That was the problem. I was gonna huck a vial of things at it and see what it did, but then I thought better of it. So we're gonna go ahead and just cast produce flame.
Okay. On which one?
The one closest to me.
Or you're under
Right
Salvatore, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, so the one like 2 spaces over from Kreegan?
Yeah, that guy right there.
Okay.
Oh, come the.
Still a hit.
Yeah, it's still a hit, but.
Nice.
Hey, it takes.
It's
fire
going to
to-
sizzle. It's going to bubble. It's going to smell even worse in here than it already did. And even if it discolors, after a couple seconds, it just kind of right back to this perfect, like, viscous ooze.
Yeah, I
Yummy.
hate that.
It looks like the texture of, like, really shitty fake vomit you see at, like, the joke shop. Except thick.
Why? Why do we always have to fight stuff like this? Damn it! What can I guess I'll move up here by Kreegan. That's gonna be my last action. Go right here. Oh.
Hey, Kreegan.
Pop
What's up, man?
right there. What's up, man? I'm gonna give you some help up here.
All right.
'Cause apparently our compatriots can't help fucking shit up.
All right.
Sorry, someone's got to do it.
That's me.
Let the goblin.
Oh, that's coming after you.
Here
Oh
they
God, I have
go.
cover from the rail, right?
You said you wanted to be on the ground, bro.
Oh, you smell like that stuff, don't you?
Oh,
You smell like that stuff they were eating.
yeah.
Oh. Oh, that's why.
They gonna eat you. You're gonna turn into a ooze, bro.
It's
Oops.
hungry.
I could still be a cool ooze.
There you go. All right. So, Milk, you're going to take 5 damage
Ooze daddy.
as it kind of just generally bubbles on you.
Well, he's tapping into a well he doesn't want to tap into with milk. I'll tell you that.
Just gonna eat them.
Oh, dude, see what it does.
This
Just
one's going
like-
to use its 2 actions just to roll up on you. and this one's going to drop down to the ground.
Splort.
All right. Back up to the top. Salvatore.
Did you say they only had 2 actions?
Yeah.
It doesn't show they're
They're-
slow.
They're ickies. They're slow.
They're icky.
Salvatore.
Yeah, hang on one second. Okay, I am going to over here to the corner. Target this guy.
You're going to be about 8 feet off the ground.
Okay. Nice. Take that.
All right.
So it's just kind of leans over the railing and swings his scythe down at him to shoot a little.
The one closest to you?
Yeah, this one right here,
Okay. Bang.
and that's it.
Okay. Kreegan. They seem to all kind of be making their way towards Milk. The one that Salvatore just hit, that I can't use my big Mickey Mouse hand to circle. When this one snapped back to form like they always have after being hit, this one took forever. And for the first time, it did not snap perfectly back to the way it's always been. It came back kind of slowly. It looks a little dented, a little deflated, a little less glossy. Yeah.
How far of a drop is it from
8
here?
feet. 8 feet, like from your feet to the ground. To the barrel is going to be 2 feet, like high from where your foot is. Does that make sense? Like the platform is designed to not be all the way at the top, so when you stand there, you don't have to like bend down to your toes to open it.
Yeah. Kreegan will just kind of jump down.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah. To get like here.
Okay.
That'll be my 1 damages for the fall.
Did you want to go in a straight line and it just made that weird pattern to make the
Well, I just did it to go around it because
Okay.
Kreegan is a heavy guy. You know, I'm concerned about just like
jumping on top of the barrel?
Yeah.
Fair.
I know you'd probably allow it, but
I mean, I would, but it might also topple over.
yeah. You know, it has some nasty stuff in there. I
Sure.
don't want any part.
Like you said, totally sound reasoning. Love it. Good.
But Kreegan will go ahead and attack this guy.
Okay.
I left enough space if Vorys wants to do the same thing too, so.
Woo.
22.
He takes 2.
Dang.
Oh, he takes 11. Okay, that bastard.
And then
I think blunt damage. When the first spell that I did was blunt damage, and it didn't.
well, I could use unarmed attacks, but the thing is, the way my subclass of barbarian works is I have to use an oversized weapon for it to work. And I was thinking about getting gauntlets.
The Monster Hunter build got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm literally the Monster Hunter build. Anyways, that's 12, an extra 12. Damage.
Okay.
Oh wait. Sorry, I didn't hit the. Oh, I guess you're on it. Okay. 18.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was the right button I was supposed to press. My bad.
No, I forgot to hit the. Oh, I did full damage. Oh, I bet you.
It's immune to critical hits.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So its AC doesn't really matter.
Yes, you just can't overshoot it by too much. You guys are
Gotcha.
shooting to roll like a 12 here. All right, so you're going to smash into it, and just like the last one, this thing barely came back together, and it took a much longer period of time to do so. Kreegan, that's it?
Yep, that's 3 actions. Yeah.
All right. Milky Boy, both of these, like at your feet, not doing well. They look like a quiche that has fallen, or not a quiche, a souffle that is fallen.
Yeah, no one
Souffle.
likes that. Then it's just shitty.
Then it's just an undercooked
You're gonna
meringue.
get mad at a fallen.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, that's ugh, no, thank you. Especially if it's like savory.
Medium egg whites, delicious.
medium.
Medium cheesy egg whites. Okay, Milk is going to put away his dog slicer and pull out his grapple gun.
Okay.
How tall is the ceiling here?
About 25 feet.
All right. So he pulls the grapple gun. He runs to the top of the stairs and grapples up to the top of the ceiling.
Okay.
And he Batmans it. Holding on to that gun all the way up.
Okay.
And there you go. And that's it. He pulled it. He ran and shot it.
Alright. Sewer ooze. He's going to
Now,
drop
now
down
Milk is in the rafters.
and make his way to Kreegan. Vorys, you watch. You see these little like goblin legs like dangling from the ceiling. These little chubby little toddler legs, mostly thigh. Very little like difference between the knee and the ankle. Just straight.
Yeah, I'm
straight.
seeing that he's not really he wants to pick a fight, but he doesn't want to stay in the fight.
Hey, I was just trying to see if I could open and see what was in.
Oh, you
there.
saw what was in
And
it.
then
You
I
saw
got
what was in it, and that'll be
Yes.
gonna cast produced flame against that same one. I am still targeted against this one right here.
The one
At the
2
at the
squares
bottom
below
of the
Kreegan.
stairs. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Still gonna hit him. Thank God. Oh, bump bump.
I think it's gonna do it though. Oh no!
Ah!
It burns. It sizzles.
It burns. Sizzle, sizzle.
Yeah, just
All right, and then I'm just gonna move right to here to the bottom of the stairs. That's my.
You hit spacebar when you're dragging the token. You can like go around corners.
Right there underneath old the feet.
Just don't look up.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm sure my guy's going commando. All right. This one's also gonna make its way down. This one's going to make its way up. And this one's going to make its way up. Salvatore. They all seem to be just kind of moving mindlessly, following Milk.
Ugh.
Well, he's a stinky little guy, so that's understandable.
Not
I'm gonna
that
come over to this corner and then out this way, like towards the back of these guys. So Salvatore has been reading in the library at the manor, and he recently came across some books about the Blood Lord Kim Nebi, and came across a useful cantrip in one of the spells called Ancient Dust. So Salvatore says a few words in a foreign tongue, and then he just starts kind of like and then he just like does this really big inhale and coughs this like gray cloud of soil in a 15-foot cone that goes over the top of these two creatures, and they have to make fortitude saves.
Dude, that's awful.
Like it's like grave dust from Kim Nebi's victims. It's draining the life out of
that's awful.
Please
All
don't
right.
hit me
That's
with
cool.
There we go. Okay, so it is going to fail.
And it should get both of them. It's a 15-foot cone.
Okay, so they both failed. Okay.
Just a little bit.
And bang.
All right.
And they're gonna dry up, like ocean foam. Like it just kind of washes in and then just sits there like a 3-day-old bubble bath. It's got stuff in it, like sticky, God knows what else. As they just kind of dry up right in front of Vorys. And the big gust of air even blows Milk's kilt up ever so slightly in a flirtatious
Actually,
way. In a flirtatious way.
it's very funny to me that both of them just happen to have the 1 HP.
1 hit point, yes.
Milk's doing the Marilyn Monroe with one hand and holding the bat.
So Salvatore's going to give himself like a little golf clap and just like look at everyone just like he did. That was all him right there. Just like, you see what I did? That was amazing. It's the first try. First time I cast that spell too.
Anything else?
That's it.
That's it. All right. Kreegan, these two that have recently hopped off of the tops of the barrels seem to be coming at least in your direction.
Yeah, Kreegan is sort of, making a stand here. He's like, I'm going to kill these two things. So he's just going to go straight into slashing.
Okay. Just going to go straight Gandalf, you shall not pass. Heard.
Yeah.
You shall not pass.
15, basically. I'm just going to hit the normal damage. Well, I'll keep hitting the critical. It seems like it does it. It's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, so you're going to smash into this thing, and it's just going to bounce right back.
As Kreegan's slashing through it, he's laughing. Like he genuinely is enjoying like slashing through these things. They don't just fall over. He gets to like hit it a few times.
It's
so he's
like
laughing.
It's like the workout to hitting the big tire with the sledgehammer. Like part of it is controlling like the rebound.
Exactly, and he's just having a ball with it.
Oh.
And he's actually going to go for a third hit. He thinks he can do it.
All right. You might not crit on this one.
Maybe not. But it is a hit. Oh, and that was 20.
And squish. You just wail on this thing, just back and forth, using its own momentum against it. And eventually it just kind of splits like jello that you cut with your hand.
He will look towards Milk and say, "You see, you coward! All you have to do is strike them good and hard, and they fall eventually."
I'm scared of them.
He's laughing when he says it too. He's not saying it like being a complete dick, just a little bit of a dick.
Milk's all up there. He's plus momentarily.
He's actually plus. All right, that's it for Kreegan. Milk.
Yep.
You've got the Batman going on. One hand on your grapple gun. One hand trying to keep your twig and berries from fluttering about.
Yep.
What would you like to do?
I will lower myself down to the platform where Salvatore is and walk over to the corner between the two barrels right there. Yeah. And put my shield away and pull my gun out.
Pull out the gat.
Pull out the gat. Brah, brah. I'll be able to shoot it next round, so because that's all I got.
All right, that's the dead one. All right, Vorys.
All right. Let's do some measuring real quick. Oh, all right. Somebody's within 30 feet. It'll be telekinetic projectiles. Will be like a. I want to like smash it with like a rock next to it.
Okay.
Let's see if I can get to it.
You can smash it with bits of the ones that Salvatore dried up.
Oh, like smashing it with its own friends.
Dried up husk of its friends.
There you go. There you go.
That's messed up.
Hey, that's perfect. Is what it is.
Mages are messed up people.
Probably pretty nice bath bombs, just fizzy.
Ah, hold on. My little stat window's not
This is fizzy goo.
There we go. And cast. Boop. And then I guess it'll be bludgeoning. Oh, of course it is.
Sorry, homie.
Double weird symbols.
They're sixes.
Oh, okay. It's hard to see.
Hold on. I don't fucking care. Good. Sorry.
You're good. And then I'm gonna stay here and just kind of let Milky finish it up. Finish what he started.
All right. Sewer Ooze is going to take one movement forward. And it's going to do the pseudopod attack, whatever the hell that is.
Pod
like an arm.
people.
Grows an arm. Just grows a really big buff arm and just
wonks Kreegan like right in the gut for a big 8 damage.
Ow, bro.
Heard at Morty big arms it.
Salvatore, you just watched this thing like gut punch Kreegan out of nowhere.
I'll go over here and first time I've ever used battle medicine, I believe.
First time caller, long time listener.
And you know what? This is the second time that he's had to use treat wounds on you in one session, so he's gonna do risky surgery.
Oh yeah. Risk it up.
Nope, you just take 5 damage. Sorry.
Oh. You're gonna go down there and melee that thing.
Just pick Salvatore up and chuck him down there.
Give you the airplane spin and then throw you down there.
And that's it.
Kreegan, it
Can
stands
you
there.
move the?
It stands there
That
right in
one.
front of you. You enjoyed smashing the hell out of its friend previously. This one also not doing too well.
Can you move the dead one? I'm sure there's a way to cycle through on my side of that. There you go. Because, like I said, I'm sure there's a way to do it.
I was like, I got rid of him out of the initiative tracker for my own sake, but I guess that doesn't matter. But you're good. That's there's your boy.
Awesome. I think I'm gonna take it down. Let's see. The first slash. The big 32.
Good fucking lord.
The second slash.
Total dead.
Double
The
Dutch
big
dead.
32. And it's dead.
And after having killed 2 of these in a row, describe what it looks like as you dispatch this last one.
So, I'm imagining there's like a pool of ooze. Like, even though I was slashing it, like the sword was carrying the parts of the ooze, like slinging it against the wall, and I was like slashing very wildly. So I'll just imagine there's just like ooze, just like all over the walls, even a little bit on the roof as I was like doing some upper swings.
American Psycho with the axe. Got it.
Exactly, yeah.
Huey Lewis in the background. Heard.
And for this final one, when he kills it, he's going to, instead of like slashing it like all the way through, he's gonna like at the very last second turn the blade flat, hit it flat, and just send the ooze all over Milk.
Ah. Milk
And he's-
just stands there soaked.
You look like Peter Venkman in the hotel.
And Kreegan will look that way and say, "Oh, sorry, I didn't see you up there. I thought you'd be down here fighting the monsters."
Milk, you look like you
Milk.
had a lot of fun at Nickelodeon Studios.
Yeah.
You can't do that on television. Is where I ended up.
So
He shakes it off like a dog.
as Kreegan like just smashes into this thing, squirts milk, and like at this point all you're really gonna hear is like Kreegan being like heavy, like huffing and puffing after going, ham on these 2 oozes. The sounds of the creaking barrels is still there. The faint little like melodic whisper tune that everybody can faintly hear carries off in the background. And in front of you, you hear what sounds like the rattling of like crates, like on the floor. And ones that like aren't perfectly square to the floor, so you can kind of like jostle them around. But there appear to be 6 crates at the long end of the hallway that appear to be moving, as well as a door on your left and what looks like a gate on your left as well.
I want to look at the gate.
And Kreegan will holler for Salvatore to say that he needs a little wound treatment.
Well, yeah, gather round.
Uncle Salvatore story time. Let me tell you. Vorys like, get
Remember
out
when
of
you did
get out of my
5
way, you
damage
dead
to me?
bitches.
Remember when you hurt me by trying? You hurt me.
You asked for it.
No, you did it.
Oh my
that
god,
way.
Jesus.
So that's for Kreegan.
And that was a critical success. That's
Yeah.
nice.
As Uncle Salvatore hands out head massages and various niceties, Vorys, you make your way up. A door, wooden door, nothing fancy. Doesn't look like they're trying to keep anything in or out. You walk in. It just appears to be like a barracks. Probably this is where everybody sleeps while they're in the process of doing their nefarious things.
And while they search the room, Kreegan will stand outside watching for anyone approaching.
Okay. Kreegan and Salvatore, as you move up, you can now see the 6 coffins, or I'm sorry, crates, at the end of the hallway, all kind of rattling around. They appear to be about like 3 to 4 feet high, probably about 4 feet deep, probably about 2-3 feet wide. So the proportions of a shoebox just scaled up.
What's in the box?
And then Vorys, as you make your way kind of looking around, you're going to see like a pile of discarded cloaks that look like they have stuff in them.
There's stuff in them?
Right, I got stuff. I got stuffs.
Come, check these things for stuff.
Behold my stuff. Love that meme.
All right. Looks like everything out of there. All right, we're good. We'll chop up the stuff here in a little bit.
Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff off that other corpse too.
Oh, I got something good too.
Oh, I know what you got too. All right. Vorys, as you make your way to the end of the hallway, you're going to see these 6 crates, all of them kind of jostling around. They appear to be pretty solid wood, iron reinforced corners to make sure they stay together. To your left, you are going to see a gate. As you look through the gate, it's pretty strong wrought iron. You are going to notice that it is the other side of the gate from the zombie pen that they opened in the brewery when you first walked in.
Oh. And hearing the sounds that can I ascertain that there might be zombies in these crates?
I think that is a
zombie?
reasonable assumption.
Okay.
Given everything we've been through, in character, out of character, I'm pretty sure that's reasonable.
Like I'm just, this is based on just everything Vorys has dealt with in this building. So I'm
not
gonna
his
go
life,
with,
just since we walked into this bar.
just since I've been in this bar.
So, like, who doesn't have a couple zombies in a box in their closet in Geb?
I got a feeling these guys were shipping them out, like they were, like, oh, I got 2 going to Bob in Cleveland. I got
Yeah, to spread. Yeah.
yeah. Especially if they're the what is it, the dirge pipers or whatever, dude. Like
Salvatore's taking notes on all of this action.
There's a lot of good ideas here. Maybe the
Lot of-
application is a little wrong, but I'm going to the reanimators with this shit. They got to see this.
Yeah, the application is, it's wild.
There's something here.
it's flawed, but I guess let's continue and just look and make sure. This makes me so nervous.
Okay. As you get closer, you are going to see they look like animal kennels. There's 6 of them. And inside you see zombie dogs.
Oh, what the fuck?
They are not in a serious state of decomposition.
Now,
They still fast.
So
That's what
they're
you're saying.
relatively fresh.
I'm assuming that, well, most zombies are mindless, aren't they? Most of them. Or do they seem mindless, or do they seem like they're like a normal dog, just undead?
They seem uh, they seem like a normal dog.
Do they look like Saint Bernards? Because I think Kreegan's trying to get an animal companion.
They actually look like border collies, kind of.
We can kill them. Never mind.
Burn them. Burn them.
Hold on. Let me move everybody around real quick, just so I can put the kennels up on screen and you guys can see them, just in case that comes into play, like you want to do something about it. All right, so all of these are 6 separate crates with what appear to be basically like zombified border collies. They're not overly aggressive. They just look like dogs who happen to be zombies. And anybody who gets close and kind of peeks in the kennel door is going to notice that sick, sweet, rotten fruit smell on the fur.
Oh, what the fuck? How nefarious.
They set the dogs free to go trail scent all throughout somewhere, and then set the oozes on them. This is
Dude, that's what I'm saying, dude. That's some fucky shit right there, dude. Like,
some nefarious goings on.
Kreegan,
This is your big break. This is the case of a lifetime.
yeah, it seems all too easy though. Sure. Like, where this is all just unraveling. Like, oh god, oh no, you found my nefarious plan.
Kreegan's going to start picking up a few bones and like eating it.
Are you trying to make a friend? Are you trying to make a friend?
Not with a border collie, but Kreegan does feel bad that they're basically being used as, you know, there's no bad dogs, only bad owners. So
that's true. That's true.
And Kreegan doesn't like people a lot, but dogs are not people. Dogs are good friends. So Kreegan is just going to give them some bones, and he is going to whisper at a low voice that probably, you know, Milk could hear. He's just going to say, "Don't worry, I'll let you all out once we clear this place out."
Milk looks over to Kreegan. Yeah, let's do it, Kreegan.
Shut up.
Behind you.
Why did you tell me to shut up?
Where the corridor kind of ends and elbows, there is an impressive, ornate door with what looks like a pretty sturdy lock on it.
Kreegan is going to go and take 2 steps back because he knows exactly what Milk's about to do.
Yeah. Kreegan takes a step back. Milk hops forward and bam! And fires off at that lock. Nick, could you roll me an attack, please?
Oh, I sure can. Splat.
All right. Does a 24 overcome the lock to pick it?
Blows right off. The dogs start to bark in this dry child molester next door whistle on Family Guy, and just start really like hooting and hollering up a storm.
Maybe there's something dangerous in there. Watch out, little ghoul.
It could be the gun that just went off in their room.
That's also possible.
with his face all burnt from the back blast, and he's like, "What do you gun? It's never the gun's fault." And he opens up the thing just enough to get a little bit of a view. Pokes one red eye and a goblin ear through.
Milk. Curtains of beaded finger bones and teeth adorn the walls of this chamber. Numerous corpses lie along the walls of the room, and another human figure slumps in an alcove to the south, imprisoned behind iron bars. An enormous iron cauldron caked with burnt flesh bubbles and hisses at the center of the chamber, spewing bone-white fog that roils along the floor. Shapes like human faces occasionally push from the burnt flesh on the sides of the cauldron, opening their gap-toothed mouths in a unceasing litany of screams. Kepgeda stands, stirring the cauldron, making the most sinister of eye contacts. You...
With milk?
You think you can stop me? Why even bother? You're not like them. They don't belong here. I am cleansing this town for the sake of Geb. Do not stop the work of the righteous.
For one thing, I work for Cabribri and not for Geb. For another thing, this is wrong no matter how you look at it. The man in the blue hat would not be pleased with this. And he cocks the gun. If we have to settle this like uncivilized people, then we will.
And you said this is Kepgeda in here?
It's Kepgeda, yeah. Kepgeda in here because I'm about to get fucking murdered if you don't. Milk is like, Milk's talking trash, but he's waiting for this backup.
Yeah.
So yeah, Kreegan, just close the door and then we'll just leave. And then
We'll put out an advertisement for an opening.
it's a battle royale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New gunslinger required. Maybe one that can hit things.
Okay, I was like, I don't know myself.
So, Milk is staring down Kepgeda. Milk hisses at him.
Okay. All right, let's get everybody to roll for initiative. Ooh, Kepgeda not in a hurry, apparently.
I'll take it.
How good was my hiss, though? Did it fuck him up?
She's not really impressed. She's committing committing mass genocide on like a local scale. You make an aggressive sounds at her's not really gonna fuck her day up. Hey Ringo, I hate to burst your bubble. This ain't the first time I had a gun pointed at my face.
Dang it. Milk was kind of banking on that one.
Really thought I'd be the only goblin ever burst into her office and scream at her.
Yeah, this was a pretty original idea, I thought.
Man, Kreegan all over this.
Yeah, I have rolled really well on initiative.
Initiative?
Yeah, but nothing else.
All right. And then, Vorys, you want to roll for initiative?
Oh yeah, sorry.
okay.
My
Okay.
fucking screen is all fucked up right
Sorry.
now. You're good.
All right. Everybody going before Kepgeda. All right,
yeah.
Kreegan. As Milk bursts in, you see this room smells awful. This horrific.
Kreegan, as he bursts in a rage, will be like, "You smell like shit!" Like basically saying she's the reason it stinks.
Nice.
And her
Pretty
legs
much.
are messed up.
It's Forrest Gump legs. She needs
Yeah.
metal braces.
You got magic legs.
Lieutenant Dan got magic legs. Space legs.
Kreegan will move right here. That should give plenty of space for people to squeeze in if they need. And he is going to go ahead and make his first strike. Dang. Yeah, he's gonna try to strike again.
Okay. She's gonna dodge
I
out of
doubt-
the way.
Yeah, I doubt he'll hit this time, but I'm just. Well, that was a good one.
All right.
19.
Nice. All right, you're gonna slash
his
into
turn.
her, and she's gonna give like a cackled laugh. You exist in both worlds. Choose one. Choose the one of the eternal, not the temporary. And then you just like slash the shit out of her.
He'll say, I do what I want. No one makes the choice for me.
Move slash. That's it.
Yep, that's
All right.
it.
Milky Boy.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna load in one of my flame shots
Okay.
and shoot
Yeah.
this broad.
You don't have any
Huh?
more shots.
I don't have any more.
Used all your flame shots last.
No, my flame shots.
Are you at the
Oh.
level where you can put like potions in there? Or is that next
Can you
level?
check my feats for alchemical shot?
No, you don't
That's
have
a
it.
4th level.
Yeah, no, you don't have it
Okay.
yet.
I don't have it yet. Well, that's okay. I'm gonna shoot this broad as as Cabribri intended, I guess.
Okay.
Boom. Let's shoot her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
Fuck yeah.
I'm a little surprised that wasn't a crit. I know it's like
Yeah, I'm
boss.
surprised that wasn't crit. Oh well. It hit her. It's important.
Womp womp.
Oh, nickels. Shit.
Sorry. My bad. I was looking at your character sheet.
No, you rolled a 1, bro.
All right. So you're gonna blast. Kreegan's gonna take a little bit of buckshot, like in the butt cheek. What else you got?
I'm gonna reload and shoot again.
Okay.
This time at -5 map.
Womp womp.
It's gonna sail wide. You're gonna hit the cauldron, and just like the ooze outside, it's gonna kind of take all of like the little bird shot or whatever, get all pockmarked up, and then just kind of slowly form back and just continue to go about screaming. The cauldron's been screaming this whole time.
I think we still take the because it wasn't a critical miss. I think we still take the splash though. Scatter.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
You
Hey.
took it in your ass.
Oh, it says on a hit. But
Oh, okay.
so
Let me
for
get-
bombs, I know for bombs, if it misses, it's still
Because that's a bomb.
yeah.
Get ready for bombs because that's the next archetype I'm going into.
Oh yeah.
All right, Milk. What else?
That's it, sir.
Okay. Salvatore. She seems to be low key making a little sense. Maybe you want to hear her out.
You know, he's there. There's been some good points made, but this is not all. She's not having any like revolutionary thoughts that he hasn't already thought about himself. But he's moved past it. You know, there's a couple of not dead people that are currently making his life better. So maybe he can change. Living is rubbing off on him. That also
The one and a half living that's among the party.
And boom, we'll do Abaddon. So swing around his scythe and try to shoot a blast and miss. Just like a green scythe blade just whizzes by your head, dings off the coffin or the cauldron.
She laughs.
That's it. That's it. Foamy.
Vorys. She's not going to sway you.
No. She literally just told me how what her plans were for people like me. So it's one of those things, you know.
It's personal. Very personal.
Yeah,
I do think I think that went out farther than it needed to. If you wanted to get into melee, it looked like it.
No,
Yeah.
that moves into my second.
No,
Second
but
movement.
if you look at the history, it showed that it went like an extra space. Like he went 2 spaces away from milk and then came back into that column.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright. So she's gonna get the old karate chop from Vorys.
Put some stank on it.
Oh, I'm gonna try.
Ooh, that's definitely a hit.
Oh, come the fuck on. That's shit. And then I guess I'll do it again.
She looks at you as you attack her. You and your kind do not belong here. Leave this land to those who deserve it.
This land is your land. This land is my land.
Yes, I love you.
Oh boy.
Yes. Yes.
How does that one sound?
My country, 'tis of me.
Yes. Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss.
All
She's
right.
got eye AC, that's for damn sure.
Okay. See her thing here. Oops. Oh, good lord. All right.
I can't believe I heard a my country, 'tis of thee joke today.
Bro, I was like, as soon as you started, I was like, please tell me that's where we're going with this. Please.
Damn right.
Yeah,
dog.
you went all the way there.
I'm a dad. I'm allowed to make jokes like that.
Yeah. She stands there, Vorys, as you slash at her, and she just looks you dead in the eye. I'm going to make this as unpleasant and as long as possible. And you're a cop. You used to being like close to people, quick movements. Like real quick, she reaches inside of her vest and pulls out like a dagger and just like in a prison movie, like moves towards you, blade out to try to like shank you. So
Yeah.
What a psycho. What?
Yeah, clearly.
She comes in with a shank, and then as she gets close with her other hand, she's gonna try to swipe at you, like with just that nasty hag nail.
The hag nail.
No, not the hag nail.
Oh, I got you too.
Not the hag nail.
She gonna get you. It's long, man. It's like 14 inches. She gonna
You
get
just
you.
got nailed by the hag.
Ouch.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Wait. She hit you once. And then she's going to kind of do the back and forth. She's going to come at you with the claw and then try to get you with the backhand for her third attack. And miss. Oh, no. Oh, good Lord. Okay. All right, Kreegan, back up to the top. She's not doing good. Like for real, for real. She's doing all right.
Kreegan
She's doing all right.
will
Could be
move
worse.
right here to make her flat-footed. And he is going to give her a quick slash. I'm hero pointing that.
No.
Better.
Yeah, it improved.
Yeah, that was my hero point though. Well, this time I guess I'll just attack it now.
Cut it down.
Rude.
No.
I cannot roll good in
Pretend
combat.
like you're rolling initiative.
I know.
I mean,
I know.
she's half Stevie Wonder and half like the Matrix in just the way she's just kind of dodging out of the way.
Well, see, Kreegan's ready for a fight. He's just, he's got all that muscle stiffness. He
you're tired
threw out a
from
shoulder
hitting the
earlier.
oozes.
Yeah. He's just a little worn out, is all.
So those other things I've killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, all those other.
Yeah. A little tired. Milky Boy. You just watch her like step to Vorys and like try to prison shank him and then try to backhand him and then Ike Turner him with her hag nail.
Yeah.
She tried to hit me with the coke nail. I mean, she did hit me with the coke nail, but
I'm gonna pull my shield.
Okay.
Switch my gun to one hand, and run up and bite this chick. He hisses again, and runs up with his mouth wide open. He's gonna bite her.
Nice.
Nice.
Solid bite. Damn it, Nick. Can I hero point a result?
Oh, can
Can that be done?
No, I think you're gonna hero point damage.
you? Okay. Yeah, I was like,
Park. That's all right. I bit the broad.
yeah. So you're gonna bite into her. She just reeks of like the sweet, sour, rotten berry smell.
Yeah. Milk's like, you're the worst smelling person in the world. And just starts chawing on her Achilles.
Salvatore.
He'll just kind of just stand back in the corner and put his arms out and lean his head back and just really think about Kepgeda's beautiful skeleton and cast Bone Shaker.
Ugh. I hate that spell.
I love the name of it,
I'm
though.
pretty sure Milk's going to see them in concert this week.
Oh, yeah.
So she has to make a fortitude save.
I got the tickets in my back pocket.
So now she has to make a fortitude save.
Nailed it.
Ooh,
What a
shiznit.
bitch.
God damn.
It just tickled her. It didn't even hurt her. Just gave her a little bone vibration. That was rude.
You literally
Anything.
you just got her rocks off in the middle of battle,
Yeah.
dog.
Like when you scratch the dog like right on his butt by his tail. She's like,
Yeah.
oh god, don't
Oh,
stop,
man.
don't
Man,
stop.
I have been needing somebody to do that. Like,
Once it's
That was
over
super-
and nothing happened and you're disappointed, she too is disappointed because she would like it to continue. I'm sorry, is your spell in yet?
are you done yet? Are you done yet?
Ew.
That's it.
Okay.
It's okay. Sometimes it just takes a little while for
Yeah,
it to
I hear it
take
happens
effect.
to all guys. You're stressed
I
from
just
work.
got
I
out
heard...
of the pool.
Doesn't normally happen like this.
All
Swear
right,
to
Forrest,
God.
you.
Never happened.
She
before.
almost like reached out to grab your forearm to stabilize herself. Like it was
whoa,
so.
whoa, whoa. We ain't that kind of friend.
Lest she fall over.
All right. Oh, let's see. What are we gonna do this time? Let's go ahead and hit her with the spell strike.
Okay.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
so melee attack. Damn it. Push the wrong button. Shit. Damn it. Sorry, guys. Fuck you, damn. Alright, there we go. It's not working.
Boom.
It's a hit.
Alright. Yep. Alright. So that's going to be
Do it. You're Batman.
so it'll be that. And then it'll be slashing and then damage. Of course. Trash. And then melee damage. Real quick, hold on.
Oops. Okay.
And then plus another 11. So 17 all day, yeah.
All right. She just taken aback, just absolutely enraged at like the audacity of somebody with a heartbeat coming in here and telling her what's what.
And then I am
shit,
going
sorry.
to. Oh, nope.
Sorry.
And
Yeah.
then for the last spell will be I'll go into my arcane cascade.
Okay. How dare you? She just erupts in anger and is going to just again try to stab you and clearly miss.
Hey, at least Kreegan's not the only one who's rolling like shit.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Tries a second time to stab you. Oh no, came with I do the claw that time. No, 2 daggers, and then try with the other hand, like stab, stab, slice.
Oh.
Oh,
And that time hits somehow.
baller. Well, yeah, 19. That's gonna.
Womp womp.
Oh.
As she slashes at you once again with the coke nail, her most effective weapon thus far.
I see that.
Kreegan,
Okay.
you play your cards right,
That's,
buddy. You can do this.
If it'll work. Okay. Kreegan's going for the first slash. Critical
Initial.
hit.
Nice.
Because she was
Yeah.
flat-footed, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Low damage roll, only 24 on a crit, but maybe that does. Dang it. Kreegan will go for a second strike.
At this point, drastically wounded, almost like holding on to Vorys's collar, and in just like the saddest, like just barely effort, just trying to hit her best to shank him. Keep going.
Kreegan will aim for her arm to try to keep. No. Doesn't get it done. For the third action.
Yeah, third action.
Kreegan is going to. I guess I really should have done this earlier. He's going to try to demoralize her.
Okay.
Your blood's getting all over your floor.
She's frightened one, assuming she's not like immune or something.
You're gonna have to clean all this up later if you don't die.
The worst threat.
Okay, cool.
You're gonna have to clean this.
No! She's not feeling real good about herself. Milky boy. You can see her just barely hanging in there. Shoulders now slumped because Kreegan was mean to her. Just still giving like the most half-assed, like rote effort at trying to like stab Vorys. Vorys at this point could just hold his hand on her forehead.
I came up with a good thing for when she's demoralized real quick. Sorry. So how Kreegan tells her, he's like, just so you're aware, when you fall, I shall cut you into pieces for the sins you've committed, and I shall put you in a stew and feed you to other undead.
Like me.
Like him.
This doesn't end with me. She, like, barely replies over her shoulder to you, as she still just kind of goes about trying to slash at
I'm like
Vorys.
smacking her hand away.
Yeah.
Come on, stop now.
God,
Just-
just
Like,
just
this is
annoying.
really sad. Milky Boy is gonna take a bite at her.
Okay.
His neck stretches out like a crazy turtle, and he bites high on this one. That's all right. I'm gonna hero point this bitch. So I try again. Just right click on the thing and use a hero point. Right click on the attack box.
Damn, it's just re-roll to keep the result. Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
No.
Oh.
No worse.
that's all right. I take a slash at her with my claws. Yeah.
Womp womp.
No. All
You
right.
two are as bad as each other. Just
I will go ahead and take another bite. I don't see where that. Maybe I'll get her.
I believe you.
Come
buddy.
on.
I believe you.
Come on. Yeah.
Negative.
Oh.
No. The frightened made it to where it was only a miss instead of a critical miss, though.
Fuck. Milk sits down in like legs crossed, head in his hands.
Well, don't worry, because Vorys has a +3 to hit at the end of the day, because the flat-footed plus the demoralized. So I'm sure Vorys will be able to take her down.
I gave her my snap turtle attack and she still didn't die, so.
And, it's poetic, too, because she kept, like, giving him the coke nail.
I gave her the best move in my arsenal, and she just deflected it.
Yeah. My long neck bite. God damn.
All right. Let's take the spotlight off of Milk's ineptitude and let's move on to Salvatore.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's see how bad I can whiff it this time.
My ineptitude is not in question anymore.
We're gonna do the same thing again. Bone shaker.
Shake them.
Gotta make a fortitude save just thinking about that
I swear
skeleton.
to God, if she starts smiling when she sees you casting this spell, I'm gonna realize.
She might smile, and she might have her skeleton rearranged.
She failed.
Fuck yeah, Jerry.
Ooh, that's gonna
So
suck. That's gonna suck.
I get to move because I did the 3-part version of it. So I get to move her 15 feet. So I'm gonna pick her up and dunk her in the cauldron.
Okay.
And she takes 7 damage. That's a ball.
Womp womp.
She splashes
Yeah,
in.
So, not I don't know. I'm sure it'd probably kill her anyways. This is showing Alton Murad as the one who rolled the fortitude save. Alton.
Oh.
Because
I got it.
because spells, they still have an effect on success or whatever, so I'm sure it still like kills her. But...
Yes. I just read it. Yeah. So, Salvatore, you pick her up, you splash her in, and instead of her bobbing back up, nothing. Just splash. And that's it. Some contents maybe float to the top. Oh, yeah.
That was hilarious, Milk says.
Unusual
He dunked her.
Oh, we better kill her familiar quick.
Yeah, let's all jump on the stomping of the familiar.
Oh, why are you gonna kill poor Ischias?
He goes in the stew too.
That's how you do. Into the stew.
Hold on.
Like, I can cook good. I throw all kinds of stuff in the stew.
Damn, your boy just got feared fishing all that shit out of there. Just so you know. I want everybody to know I was scared
I'm sure there's
taking
a
all
ladle.
that loot off of her body.
There's a ladle to scoop it, like a strainer.
I
Like
don't
a
have the
spider.
ladle. It's back at the house, man. I left the ladle with the
Pool
hand.
strainer.
You don't have a spider strainer with you at all times?
No, man. Vorys is not a chef. I will make another chef character later on when we play more Pathfinder. Don't you worry,
Oh,
guys,
yeah.
because there are magical ingredients in this game.
That's what
And
I'm definitely gonna be.
I'll play a gourmand that's following you around.
Okay. Did you guys grab all the shit off the...
Yes, I grabbed all the
Yeah.
things off her body.
Okay.
And
We
will you
scooped
take
it
the
out.
frightened one off of me, please?
Okay.
Unless I have to go get...
No, you're good. Oh, wait, hold on.
um,
No, you have
unless I need
search.
to go seek seek help.
Okay. All right, so she falls into the cauldron, never to bubble back up. Some random odds and ends float to the top. On the far end, you see a room with a sack of leaves and a wooden box. And then one of you get the unusual dagger.
The door to the...
Yes, I got it.
Okay.
I got the dagger.
Kreegan, there's the Grey Dirge Bank vault key in one of these bad boys. You could also present to the builders as a boon. Like, here's the keys and the paperwork.
Sorry, I muted myself. Kreegan's definitely going to take that key.
Large piece of human skin,
And,
thick.
Salvatore's like, yoink.
Imagine that though, like making leather armor from human skin.
I'm sure that it's been done before.
Buffalo Bill has entered the chat.
I'm pretty sure that would be terrible armor.
Dude, and
Probably.
there's
That would be
definitely been a
terrible.
gladiator that had human boiled leather armor for sure.
But imagine, like, this is some sort of like technologically like steampunk, and you have a chainsaw, and you wear this leather helmet made of human skin, and you just go around chasing people.
Oh God.
I like it. I like where your head's at. Inside of another human's skin head.
That's right.
I'm gonna investigate this pile of leaves and shit over here.
That's just where all the
That's-
treasure. That's where all the
All
treasure
the
was.
stuff is in.
Oh,
You
okay. I'm still looking at it. It's already investigated, but I'm looking.
Milk's
Already-
gonna get inside of one of the boxes and close it on top of himself.
In the
Take a little nappy nap in there.
All right, let's go get this person out of here.
Kreegan, you know, one at a time, he's just going to like lift up these kennels and just kind of like,
Be free.
yeah, just like free the little puppers.
You're gonna open
Oh,
them
pup.
all up, and they're just gonna kind of randomly kind of scatter, not go like a pack, not really kind of, but just like any animal you release, it's just gonna kind of trot off and just kind of disappear. Vorys, as you make your way to what appears to be a cell in the bottom of what was Kepgeda's kitchen, as she called it. You see this person dressed like a merchant, like a professional, kind of stand up, and perhaps the expression of gratitude and praise for killing Kepgeda. You were expecting that. You don't get it. Instead, she just looks you dead in the face. Are you here to kill me, or are you here to save me? And that's where we will end it for tonight.
Damn. Two
And
people
Milk
cages,
shoots her
one
in the
person happy, one not. What the hell?
All right. So, for all intents and purposes, that was the end of book 1 of this adventure path. So that would bring our end to season 1 as well. We've been lagging a little bit on the YouTube. I promise to get on that very soon. But when we come back next week, we will begin season 2. Nothing changes, a little art difference, but just the beginning of the next section of this story. So we have made it through entirely the first of 6 books. Congratulations. You are also now level 4, I believe.
We did.
So
Snap.
everybody will level up. There's obviously still a couple more things to handle here, and we'll handle that next week. But like I said, we wanted to stop here on this note before the kind of setup for the next book kind of begins. You watch them. Well, you haven't seen them in a while, but you got to see them again, even after the time away, just being absolutely brilliant and amazing. And I'm so glad to do this with these guys behind these great characters that had a whole lot of fun tonight. They are even better people. We give them a chance to talk about themselves on the way out the door, and then we will get out of here and let you go about your Tuesday. Let's start with Milky Boy. So, you're in this kind of weird position. You're not from here. You found yourself here. You have seen that at least Kepgeda's plan was to more or less eliminate the human, or at least the quick population of Grey Dirge and perhaps Geb as a whole. How would Milk, in a vacuum without your party mates listening, what do you think about that? And then tell us a little bit about our friend Tenta.
Milk in a vacuum would think that was a terrible idea because anytime you have to use deception to create death like that, that's usually because there's negative motives, big negative motives. So he doesn't like that. He stopped it. He does have a sense of of loyalty to where he's at and to keeping its balance the way he found it. And so yeah, he was not pleased and went into snap turtle mode and missed. But it was fun as hell. Yeah. My name is Tenta and I play Milk, and God, what a not so much effective character currently, but a ton of fun. And I'm super glad to be with these guys gaming, and God, it was just a really fun day.
Awesome, buddy. Thanks for back. All right, Salvatore, you busted out a new spell. You heard Kepgeda's plan in a vacuum away from your party mates. How you feel about just a straight nation of the undead, even if it's forced to be that way?
Well, I mean, she had some good points, just poorly executed. And
well,
he often, in Salvatore's experience, that the living that he feeds from have better memories than the dead ones. The dead memories kind of sour a little bit. Fresh memories, that's like fucking popping a crisp Mountain Dew. So, and there are 2 living party members, and they are have been responsible for saving his life multiple times now. So, she's just going about it the wrong way.
All right, fair enough. Tell us about our friend Nick.
I am Nick. It is summertime in full swing in Sacramento now, so that is a good time. My garage is hot as balls right now. But love playing with these guys. Glad to be back at it. Super fun. Thanks for having me in the group. Appreciate it.
Awesome.
It's great.
Vorys, I think it goes without saying how you feel about Kepgeda's plan.
Yeah. I am definitely against it. Vorys is definitely 100% against her. This is for the dead people thing.
Do not want to be a victim of genocide.
Yeah, I'm not trying to do drink the whole Kool-Aid thing. That's not in Vorys' future.
All right, and then tell us about our friend Lewis.
I'm Lewis. I once again love playing with these guys. Hanging out here, rolling, virtual dice with them, making stupid, corny jokes. It's great. I love it week after week, and I really would. I don't think I would do it with many other people. So yeah, love you guys, and love coming back, man.
My country tis of thee, bro. Like, are you serious? That shit was awesome. All right, last but not least, our big smashing barbarian absolutely wanted to fight first tonight. Mixed bag of results when it was actually his turn. So Kreegan, you're in this weird position. You're kind of both worlds. She's straight talking, genocide against the quick in Geb. In a vacuum, without your party mates listening. I think I know how you're going to come out, but what are Kreegan's feelings on that?
So Kreegan's feelings is that anyone who tries to do something without asking is gonna get the sword. Okay, he doesn't if people want to be undead, it's their choice to be undead. But if Kepgeda is gonna try to choose for people, Kepgeda is gonna die, and it really doesn't matter if Kepgeda is plan was a good idea or not. He was hired to take out Kepgeda. If it turns out that he was deceived in doing so, he'll kill the person who put him on the task. But for now, he doesn't really care what her reasons are or if it's a good idea. He had a job, he did the job. He's happy.
Heard. Kreegan's big on consent. Tell us about our boy
Yes.
Landon. Shit.
Um, yeah, I'm Landon Baker. I'm a software developer as a job, but at home I'm a husband and I got two big Saint Bernard puppies. It's been a little hectic around the house because we're selling the house, so that's been fun. But it's really nice to be able to play with these guys again. Um, I have definitely missed uh, I've missed you all. So it's been a lot of fun and that. So definitely looking forward to it next week. And I love you guys and can't wait.
Thank you.
Ah, shit.
Bye.
I didn't have my mic on for the whole last outro of the show.